Thursdays.
What's up, YouTube? It's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to Tips and Tricks Thursday, episode number 40. Today I'm going to show you something that's really cool. It's going to show you how to widen up your sounds. A lot of people want to have a very wide stereo field in their mixes. This is going to show you how to do it very easily and very simple, and not a way that you might think you would go about it. A lot of people just download stereo spreader plugins to do this, but you really don't need it. All you really need is a sample delay plugin, and that will do the trick. A lot of engineers swear by this. They always use this because it is a really cool tool, really easy to use, and it sounds really great as well. So let's get straight into the tutorial. So right here is my inside the session track that I'm going to be putting out in the next week or so. Hopefully it'll be then sooner rather than later. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this sample delay plugin I'm talking about on different tracks in my session, just so you can hear how it sounds on different effects, different elements. And basically what you can do is apply it to certain tracks, individual tracks, or you can apply it to a whole mix of your song as well to play around, hear how it sounds, because sometimes it works as your whole mix when you're mastering. So this sample delay plugin is very versatile, and you can use it on any individual tracks, a whole mix, whatever it is. Here it is. So here's my lead synth for my song right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and apply that sample delay. So I'm going to go to Inserts on my tracks. I'm going to click my track. I'm going to go to Inserts. I'm going to go Delay, and I'm going to go to Sample Delay. And all we got to touch right here is the delay left. Now, what I usually like to do is start between 12 to 20. That is usually a kind of a good range to widen up your sounds. Anything more than 30, you kind of get a little bit too wide. So here we go. So I'm going to go at 12. But again, you can play with it. I'm just going to go ahead and hit, let's go in the middle, about 16. And we'll go ahead and hit play, hear how that sounds. So right there, obviously you can hear that the sound is a lot wider. So let's go ahead and A/B that just so you can hear the difference. Without. With. Without. So we can actually go ahead and put up some samples a bit more. So I'm going to go ahead to 18. You can go a little bit more on the synth sounds just to widen it up. So with. Without. With. Without. And finally with. Alright, so right there you can see how widens up your synth sounds very nicely. Let's go ahead and apply this to drums. Alright, so let's go ahead and apply that sample delay to some drums. Here's my drums right here in its drive format. Basically what I did for my drums here is I outputted it to a bus. So I kind of grouped them into one bus so I can move one fader to manage all those drums at once. So let's go ahead and play, and then we'll apply the sample delay. So that's my drums right there in its drive format. Let's go ahead and apply that sample delay. So I'm going to go to my inserts. I'm going to go delay. I'm going to go to sample delay. And for drums, what you want to do is sort of stay on the lower scale, not so high, because when you go high, it's a little bit too wide. So I'm going to go ahead and put out around 12, and we'll hear how that sounds. So let's go ahead and A/B that. Here's with, and here's without. Here's with. Without. And finally with. So as you can see right there, by applying sample delays to certain tracks, different tracks, to your whole mixes, it widens up your track a whole lot and sort of makes it feel more airy and like you can see through your sounds. So that's it for me. I'm Adam from I'm a Music Mogul. Hopefully you listen to this with your headphones. If you didn't listen to this with your headphones, watch it again with your headphones because you really will hear the dynamic range in the stereo field. So again, with that said, I'm Adam from I'm a Music Mogul. Remember to rate and subscribe for more videos. More great videos always coming soon, guys. Later. Talk to you soon. Later.
Peace.